Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Matter of Opinions. It's your girl Des.
It's your boy Bamboo back in the building.
Here we go.
What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good, Moosters? What's popping? You know what I'm saying? What's really good today? Today, like I'm on it today. You heard? I'm on it today. You feel me? So I really want to know what's on y'all minds. But before we go through all of that, don't forget to
To
like,
like,
subscribe, and share, and tell a friend to tell a friend to
tell a friend to tell another friend to tell that friend to tell a friend and share with three more friends.
for sure
Okay.
because I'm telling y'all, we getting better. You know what I'm saying? Every week,
We
it's just
aging like fine wine over here, baby.
facts. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit popping. Let's get it to where it got to go. Let's put Connecticut on the map for a change. You feel me? And let's do what we do. You know
Let's
what I'm
do what
saying?
we do, baby.
Fairfield Island, stand up. Bridgeport, stand up. Stratford, stand up. Hartford, stand up. New Haven, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Connecticut, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always talking about nobody in Connecticut doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now we in Connecticut and we doing something, and we see why niggas in Connecticut ain't doing nothing. You feel me?
Hey
So let's,
Ash.
let's get it popping. Ash, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure to
A
see you.
girl. Yes, 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 yes. TJ says bring TT back to the US. Yeah, because it's overseas.
hey,
Hey Teach, hey Avis. And so, okay.
Avis.
And so how stop doing her like that. How was your weekend?
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something on some real shit. My weekend was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I extended my weekend from work. You know what I'm saying? Because of the Super Bowl, I knew I was gonna be drinking. I knew my brothers and them was coming over, and we was gonna have a good time. I was hoping and praying that the Eagles won. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an Eagles fan. Let's not get that misunderstood. Y'all see the background. You know what I'm saying? Everything to me is about the Patriots, but I just got tired of all the cheating for the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? And now you see NFL and NFL watchers. Now you see what happens when the refs let the players play. This is what happens because the Chiefs should have been getting wiped out long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey
You know what
Keith.
I'm saying? There's a bunch of y'all there's a bunch of fans. There's only one true fan that I really, well, two that I really know. You know what I'm saying? Marv from the barbershop. I know you're a true fan. Premium, aka Jermaine. I know you're a true fan. So congratulations to y'all, James Warren. I know you're a true fan. You know what I mean? So big ups to the Eagles Nation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all for a change, y'all went out there and y'all didn't even leave the game in the refs' hands. So, you know what I'm saying? Big ups on that, man. Congratulations on y'all win, man. Everybody that was in the Super Bowl deserved to be there this year.
I was working, so I didn't get to watch a single thing about it. TJ says this is funny coming from a Patriots fan.
Nah, man, big ups. You know the crazy part about it, man. Big ups is big ups. You know what I'm saying? When just because your team don't make it, you become a fan of the NFL. You become the fan of football. You know what I'm saying? But the Chiefs been wilding out all year. You know what I'm saying? And there had to be a team to come and put them in their place. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, Ash. We're gonna talk about the halftime show. You know what I'm saying? You might not like what I got to say about the halftime show, but
Uh,
I'm gonna say what I gotta
oh
say.
boy.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Big up to the Chiefs fan. Big ups is due.
And shout out to our Twitch viewer too. I don't know if this was the same person that was with us on Friday, but you here today. If it was you last time, shout out to you and shout out to this new person if it's somebody new for being here. So thank you for that. Now, Mika says the halftime was great. So again, I didn't see
Who?
anything. Your wife. I didn't see anything besides a few clips on TikTok. And obviously getting it piecemealed like that is not ideal. However, from what I did see, it seemed good, and it seemed like it was a lot of symbolism in there, and I don't know if people got it. And it seems like just the consensus from what I saw on TikTok is that the people that didn't get the symbolism thought that the halftime show was whack or not entertaining, boring, dry, whatever. And then the people that got the symbolism and messages and metaphors in the art that Kendrick gave, they loved it. So it's I haven't seen somebody who's like, oh, okay, it was okay. It's either they thought one extreme or the other. But that's just based off of what I saw on TikTok for like 2, 3 clips of posts. Tickety
All right.
tockety.
All right. So let me just jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? As far as my opinion on the halftime show, you know what I'm saying? Just
Mhm.
give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I promise you.
He always do this, y'all. He always. I feel like you know what it be. He get on here and then he praise and shout out everybody for big and little things that they do or have going on, and then he get here and he show his dry whole ass and be texting and doing this and doing
I
that,
wasn't texting.
doing this to our podcast.
Wasn't texting. If you know, you
Give the
know.
same big up
If,
energy.
if you know, you know.
Give the
But
same big up energy that we deserve. Give us your attention. You want the people to give us their attention. Give us your attention. Don't
all
be
right. So
ashy.
all right. So let me give you my opinion on that. I'm not gonna entertain that tonight. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. First of all, let me just say, Tamika, I need something to drink. I mean, throat dry. But after that, let me go on and continue to say halftime show top 10. Okay, top 10. But there's always a but. There's always a but. But wasn't the time for it.
That butt was ashy.
Yeah, no, wasn't the time for it. Yes, I'm saying it wasn't the time. If you really logistically look at it, like if it wasn't for They Not Like Us, they probably wouldn't even had picked Kendrick for the halftime show if it wasn't for They Not Like Us. That's number
Mhm.
one. Number two, it just wasn't the time or the place to send symbolic messages. You know what I'm saying? We here to watch football. We here to watch a halftime show. You know what I'm saying? We're not here to get into y'all little symbolisms of what y'all think America should have been. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is I said it last podcast, and I'm gonna say it this podcast again. The ancestors should not be proud of nothing that we've done. They shouldn't be proud of nothing that we've done. We have done nothing for them to be proud of within the last 50 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we still got people killing each other. Even after the halftime show, they're gonna talk about it for a week, but then they're gonna go back to killing each other. They're gonna go back to doing little crazy, idiotic things to each other. You know what
Well,
I'm
you know
saying?
what? It's the YNs that's gonna keep doing it. They never were really watching the show, halftime show
Well,
anyway. Like
no, no.
the
Listen,
message didn't
listen. People of color,
hit them.
people of color, let me just say this. All right. I am tired. I am sick and tired of something having to happen for you guys to want to march and do all of this and do all of that. March all year long. Show it all year long. Show these people that y'all serious about what y'all talking about. Don't wait till we get another George Floyd situation. Don't wait till we get another Taylor situation. Let's not wait till we get those situations to happen. Let's
Breonna
not wait till
Taylor.
somebody having to die, somebody having to get beat up, somebody have to something tragic to happen, and then we marching and stopping the highways. Do it all year long. Kendrick picked the wrong time. He waited for the president to be there, and he showed his ass. You know what I'm saying? With the bell bottoms on. You feel me? So let me just say that because I'm not a rapper, Kendrick. You can come for me
What is
all.
bell bottoms
I'm,
on is
I'm not a
crazy.
rapper. You know what I'm
Cause he
saying?
did have the bell bottoms
Yeah, you
on.
can't. You come for me all you want. I can't rap with you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna beat me in any rap contest. So let me just say this. Um, Tight waist, no belt, and bell bottoms, it ain't a good look for a nigga. Let me just make that clear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not on Team Drake. I'm not on Team Kendrick. I'm on team nigga shit. All right. But I mean,
What?
but let me just say this also. Let me just say this also. In your defense, we've seen worse this last year. We've seen worse with Debo Samuels just going to a regular football game in his outfits. We've seen worse from Russell Westbrook going to his basketball games with purses and shit. Niggas is carrying purses. So I guess the bell bottoms are kind of,
Merces. It's a
yeah.
man purse.
Y'all could call them whatever you want.
That's what I call. I'll be like, you got your merce,
It
bro?
Call it whatever you want. It's a purse. It's a purse. It's it's
Hey,
it's a
John.
it's a Birkin. It's a purse. All right. And anytime you got to go to a woman's store to get it, it's a purse.
Mm.
But listen, I appreciate the halftime show. But like I said,
Participate in the poll, guys. Did
it
you like
just
the halftime show? Yes or no?
it
Answer the
just
poll question
it
here.
just wasn't, in my personal opinion, it just wasn't the time for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
I came to watch a game. I came to watch a star get taken off of a nipple, and I wanted to be entertained that way. But
Okay,
yeah,
Janet.
yeah, oh yeah, God, best one ever, best one ever. I mean, if we had to rate them, that was the best one ever. And
Why?
after that,
Because the star thing came off the nipple.
oh, overall good performance, but the nipple was a
A bonus, like a
was
ice
a
cream,
bonus.
the cherry on top.
And despite what anybody want to say, the best Star Spangled Banner ever was Whitney
Spankle.
Houston. Spangle, whatever Spangle
You trying to
was
spank Mika? You
what
better run
was
tonight.
was Whitney Houston.
Oh
Yes,
my
I'm saying.
gosh, she give me goosebumps
But
when she's singing hit those high
but
notes.
let me just
Or when
say,
she used to
let me
sing.
just say this from a non-hater perspective. Me and my brother Al was talking about it. Top 10. You know what I'm saying? You know, Stop throwing subliminal messages and just say what the fuck you want to say so people can understand what you want to say. Stop putting up the PlayStation symbols with, with Serena, what I'm saying, Crip walking. I get it. She from Compton, Bompton, whatever y'all want to call it. That's where she from. I get it. That's what I'm saying. But at
Oh,
the end of the day,
not you trying to talk like the Bloods and Crips.
that's what they say. They say they
Chocolate
from
big bookie.
no, they say they from Bompton. They be like, oh, we from Bompton. And what the hell is this
That's
whole
what the Bloods
what?
say because they don't want to say C's.
That's stupid.
I'm just
That's stupid.
saying. They
So
don't.
what what they say they want a bookie instead of a cookie?
That's why I said a chocolate big bookie.
Pass me a ban of Coke instead of a can of Coke. I mean, come on, that's just
I'm telling
ridiculous.
you,
I
it's
had to have
hilarious.
I had
It's
to have a
annoying, but
conversation with my son today. And he was like, "Oh, what do you think?" And I had to explain to him. He like, "I didn't look at it that way." But listen, like I said, man, top 10. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna send subs out there, you're gonna shoot subs out there. Just say what the fuck you mean. Don't
the
let people
problem
try to
is this:
put
if
it
they
together.
say what they mean, then all of a sudden they're gonna just for the people that's there, it's the people that's there, they got money, they don't care about the stuff, the problems that we dealing with day to day. They in a whole different world, okay? But for those of us at home watching, the first thing they're gonna do is go to commercial so we can't see any more of what's going on. So they just completely shut it off. And then they'll start doing things like, okay, now they ain't gonna have no more black people performing during the Super Bowl. It's gonna be a whole thing. They start, you see what they did to Colin Kaepernick when he wanted to make a stand and stand for something he believed in, or Kyrie Irving when he had his opinion on the whole
Vaccination and shit.
Hebrews and whatever. Yeah.
I
So
mean,
when
no,
people speak up, it's a problem.
no, I'm not. Listen. I'm not saying wait till you use your platform to just wild out and crash out. I'm not saying that.
Crash out, y'all. Crash out.
Don't listen to Destiny.
Crash
Don't
out.
listen to that. You're gonna be with Diddy. They're gonna find something to lock
Crash
you up
out.
for.
Go up
Listen, what I'm
there
telling
and
you.
act a fool. They think you a fool anyway. Show them what a fool look like. Say,
No,
oh,
no,
if you
no.
thought I was a fool, baby, I'm
No,
gonna show you fool.
no. That's
And
the exact
crash out.
message.
Crash
That's the
out.
exact
Bring
message you
bring
don't
about
want to
12 of
send.
them YNs with you and let them all crash
Nah,
out. Get
that's
the
no,
switches. I'm just
no,
joking. Don't do that. Don't do
no.
that.
That's the exact. Let me just tell y'all
It was a
something.
jokey joke. Don't
I
get no
get that.
switches and leave the YNs where they at.
Let
They
me
they
let me
they they wreaking enough
let me
havoc where they
explain this
at.
to you guys real quick. It's
Hey,
better
Lil
for
Ten.
Let me explain this to you guys, man. It's better for people to think that you ignorant than for you to open your mouth and remove all doubt. You know what I'm saying? You act according, you act the way your parents was raised. You know how to act because when like I said, people address people the way they dressed. If you see a man in a suit, you oh yes sir, hey sir, da 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 da. Same way. Just act according. Just be somebody. Act like
But
somebody
so that's the
all the
thing.
time.
That's what Kendra did. He acted accordingly. He
No,
did
he
it
did.
the way that he wanted to present himself.
Yeah,
He presented the message the way that he wanted to present it. It's gonna hit who it need to hit. The ones who it didn't need to hit is the
yeah.
survival of the fittest. And matter of fact, that's gonna jump us right into our topic of the
I,
strongest sperm survives. Right.
I respect his opinion. That's your thing, bro. I just like I said, top 10, but I just think you picked the wrong time to send subs out there. That's just my personal opinion.
So there was a poll that says, "Did you like the Super Bowl halftime show?" 100% said yes, right? So
Yeah.
now, okay, with the strongest sperm surviving, right? Y'all got to think about, like, just think about, and this is not talking about, somebody with a disability or a mental health issue. This is literally just talking about somebody that's a part of the general population, but they ain't that bright, right? Like, we all know somebody that just they ain't with it, right? They were the strongest sperm that made it, because the strongest sperm, there's like millions of little sperm going
Hey,
through, right?
I don't
Finding
necessarily
their way
mean
to
they
the
was the
egg.
strongest. That just mean that they was the fastest.
They going through, but the strongest. This is what I'm saying. So the strongest sperm gets to the egg and fertilizes the egg and produces you. So if you were the strongest, I would hate to see what the weakest look like, because bro, you barely making it.
Who knows? Their dad probably had 12 inches and they ain't had that far to swim. He probably the first one to shoot
Yeah.
out the cannon.
Well, listen,
Like,
the strongest gene, the strongest sperm during that little semen pool that came on up out of there is what fertilized that egg. The other ones, they might go fast and then they die out because they lose stamina before they could get to the egg. The other ones is swimming sideways and don't know what to do, going in circles and stuff. You were the fastest one. And this is like, I would rather look at your father and be like, that was the best you could do, bro. Like, that was the best that you could do. Are you proud of yourself right now? This is a product of you. Are you proud right now, bro? Because what I'm hearing is the tumbleweed in the desert that be rolling by with the little cowboy noise that I can't whistle, so I can't make the little. Yeah, yeah, that right there, rolling through, and that's your son or your daughter walking there, just looking like this, and that little sound, the song coming
well,
through.
to be fair, and like I said, man, take it any way you want. Really don't care. You know what I mean? Listen, everybody knows when you got a dumb kid. Everybody knows. I mean, everybody knows. You just after certain conversations, you just look and you be like, "Yeah, I hope you sure good with your hands."
You
Because
be like, baby, let's
I damn,
find something for
yeah,
you.
I damn sure don't want you building no rocket for me to go in space with. You know some, and I mean that's just being honest with yourself, knowing when you just gotta be honest, knowing when your kid ain't it. Like you the first one out the cannon, you actually the one made it.
That you was
Like,
right. You done beat
like,
the other people up, and you fought to be here. You
but
literally
I
fought to
never,
be here.
I never thought like I could have did better. I mean, I think I gave my best performance. I think I sometimes I be thinking like my kids had a head start on everybody else. Like maybe sometimes I be thinking my son was pre-com. Like like you was shot first, like you was shot during the moment. But
Listen,
at some point in time, you gotta actually look at your kid, man, and just
and
be
be like,
like,
what
yeah,
happened, Lord? Let
like
me
yeah,
pray.
you
Let me pray over
like
their
yeah,
life.
you like if you send your son to the refrigerator. I sent my son today to the refrigerator for a cola champagne, and he looked at me. He was like, "Cola champagne," and I'm like, "Yeah, go in there and figure it out, bro. It's gonna be right on. It's gonna be right on the bottle."
You already narrowed it down to the refrigerator. Just look for something that say cold champagne.
I narrowed it down because I was like, all right, cool. I'm thinking he gonna put one and one together, at least two and two. Be like, I will.
All
My
right, just
dad,
get to 10 and 10. Can you do
yeah,
that?
my
Can you
dad
count to
want.
10 and put it together?
I thought he was gonna say, well, my dad wanted something to drink, so at least I can narrow it down to it's a drink, it's a beverage,
In the
you know,
fridge.
in the fridge. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he was like, what it looked like? I'm like, bro, go in there and work it out. Go in there and work it out because you're gonna make as many trips as I need you to make until you come back with this drink. And believe it or not, I have a son, I swear to God, man, on everything I love breathing. Smartest kid ever in the books.
Yeah, book smarts.
Book smart, street stupid.
Well, you know what? I noticed that, and again, this is not 100%, but a lot of the kids or people that are book smart, their common sense level is very like, just not there. Now, there are some people that's like, they excel at both or they don't at both, But for a lot of the people, like one of my cousins, she passed away, whatever, but when I tell you that girl was the smartest person that I know, book smart. She said she learned something 10 years later. It's like an elephant memory. And she's like, and well, she was enthused about learning. Like she just knew a lot of stuff. But baby, that common sense was out the window. I
But
mean, throwed.
I know a lot of chicks. The smartest thing ever came out their mouth was somebody's dick. I,
Oh,
I know a lot of dumb ass chicks, like on some real shit. But I mean, if you're gonna be book smart, I mean, I guess that'll work if there was a war in the library. But I mean,
a
bro,
library in the war.
yeah, I guess if there was a war in the library, then yeah, you book smart is good. But like I was
No,
explaining to
but
him,
everybody got their positions. You might
everybody,
be able to
everybody
give
got
the
this.
instructions and steps and ingredients on how to build a bomb or landmine or
Whoa,
something else. I'm just saying, if there was a war, I'm going with your whole
not
storyline. You
okay,
said war.
okay.
So they might not
Yes,
be the
yes.
ones to be like, some all extra stuff, but they're gonna tell you exactly how many feet apart to place it. They're gonna be able to look and judge the distance with their eyes. They're gonna be like, up that just one more gram of I don't know, gunpowder. I don't know, whatever. Everybody plays their position. We ain't gonna put you out in the field because you might fuck around and step on your own landmine. But you stay on back in that library and you go ahead and you tell us how to do what we need to do so we can get it
Well,
done.
I have been truly blessed because I am the best of both worlds. I'm that.
Oh,
I'm that
now,
nigga.
but you the same person that says I only have a high school education, I only have a high school diploma. I don't have a high
I,
school
I tell you
diploma.
one thing. I tell you one thing. I could build shit without looking at instructions. I could just look at something and build the shit. And I got common sense. All street common sense. I know if somebody's shooting, I know to duck. I know not to look for the shooter. I know to run. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stupid, but I'm the best of both worlds. I mean,
Hmm.
and sometimes my expectations of other people just ain't it.
Hmm.
Because there's a lot of my friends I look at and be like, I got a brother, Raymond, my boy, he smart when it comes to the news. You know what I'm saying?
Just the
But
news.
now when it comes to the news and talking about the
Look, he Frank
Caucasian,
Recchia.
yeah, Frank Reckner. He could
Frank
get in.
Recchia.
Listen, he and his son Raymond Jr. is smart as a whip.
A
But
whip. All right. This Black History Month. Can we
but
just refrain from
but
using certain
oh, I don't I
terminology?
don't I don't celebrate
All
Black.
right.
That's it.
Let's not.
He's smart as a whip, but common sense. Mm-mm. No, listen. This dude actually broke down the how Noah's Ark ain't true.
Mm.
He literally broke it down, and I can't break it down because I can't. You know, what I'm saying give it to you the way he gave it to me. It'll sound stupid. But when he got done telling me,
In that
I ain't
moment, Sean
believing
would have said pause, but continue.
what.
I can't give it to you the way he
Oh, I
gave
know
it to
when he
me.
gave the way. That was crazy work.
That was, I
That was
mean,
crazy work.
I was trying to not, but that was,
But when I tell you this dude broke down the Noah's Ark scenario to me, man, and I was like, I just I wanted to go rip that section out the Bible. Like it didn't exist because he broke it down and it was crazy. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to look at your kids and be like, yeah, he ain't it, or she
Right.
not it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now, and that goes into one of the next little segues that you were saying before, is that the streets are raising the kids, or are the fathers raising the kids? And then I was saying, does that make a difference? Obviously we know, but does that
well,
make a
when
difference?
when it comes down to manly things, you know what I'm saying? The father presence in the home is important. The mother's presence in the home is important. The mother's the nurturer. After she finished nurturing, hand him or her over, definitely him, to his father, and let his father do his thing with him. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I hate looking at a man wait for AAA. Like, I hate that. I hate a man hiring somebody to shovel his driveway. I hate that. I hate a man hiring somebody to cut their lawn.
But what if somebody wants the convenience and to
I
save
hate that.
themselves time? Like, not
Nah,
everybody,
man. That's
just
just man.
because you can doesn't mean you should or that you want to.
Man, listen. I got a homeboy. It's not even a
Why
homeboy.
would I break my back when I could pay you to break yours?
Oh no, man.
Or
There's
use a
something about a
machine that you
man.
paid for
There's something
to
about a
to plow,
man's.
shovel, or whatever. Why would I,
So you
like,
trying to tell me
if
a
I
man
wanted
out there?
convenience?
You trying to tell me a man out in the yard cutting his lawn, that don't turn you on?
Um, no, it's not a turn on or a turn off. It's just, okay, he out there cutting the lawn. Now, what I will do, first of all, so for the last few years, we had somebody coming to mow our lawn
Yeah, I
since
got
we
it.
had the kids.
Yeah, I
But
got it. You got that blood.
before the kids, we used to go out there together and mow the lawn. Like, we would pick up, the stuff, the debris, whatever had blown into the yard or
Oh, never.
whatever, bag it up, and
I would
then
never
we
think my wife
would
would do
we
with
would
that.
go and mow the lawn. Like, he would mow, and
I
then I'd be raking. Like, we would literally do it together. And so that's just what we did. But then once we had kids, time became even more valuable and limited. So therefore, we contracted that out. Okay, now we take that out the plate, because to do the lawn properly would be more like an hour and a half. I need that hour and a half. That might be a good nap. I might need to do that to go grocery
nah,
shopping, make dinner, whatever, because
first
now I got these young
first
kids.
first of all, let me answer little Tan question. Little Tan, I do everything. I do everything myself. That's the answer to your question. Secondly, my wife ain't coming outside cutting no lawn with me. She ain't coming outside
You
picking
only
up no.
got one little patch in the front. You ain't got no lawn, and don't nobody. You sneeze hard enough, and boom, grass cut.
See, I don't expect my wife to get on right now and be like, "Yo, no, no, really, he does everything."
No,
But
he
I
does.
don't
I'm
con-
not
I
saying
don't
that you
contract
don't.
I don't contract nothing out. I don't
You got
contract nothing
literally,
out.
he probably got like a 3 square foot grass
That's
patch.
Don't do that because I do my neighbor's yard and everything. Don't
We
do
talk
that.
about your yard.
No, no, don't do that.
So
So to answer your question, little Tan, to answer your question,
he put cement so he wouldn't have to be doing all of
because I don't walk on grass. Stop, Des. What's wrong
the
with
whole
this?
point
Is
is,
simple.
it ain't gonna take you hours to do your
I
lawn.
do I do my neighbor's yard. When I get
And
together
they got
collectively,
30 seconds more
I do
grass than you.
that's if you add up them 30 seconds, trust me when I tell you, it adds up. When I do everybody's lawn that on the block. You know what
Not
I'm
on the whole
saying?
block. You do one side and the other side, and they
It's
both
like
got
five
little.
lawns. It's like five
Okay.
lawns. And I do my people's back
And
lawn
all
too.
five of their lawns put together doesn't equate to my one lawn.
Listen, what works for y'all works for y'all.
All right.
But
All
my
right.
my, my wife
Okay.
don't so much as bring groceries in the house because I don't think that's her job. I don't think my wife's job is to bring groceries. I don't think her job is to help with the cars. I don't think her job is to take out the garbage. I no, no, that's no. I was raised to be a man. I didn't grow up to be one. No,
So
a
what
man
is that?
raised
What does that have to do with anything?
a man raised me.
Somebody bringing in grocery means that that's
No, that
not being a man.
my
Like,
wife ain't lifting nothing like that's stupid. My wife ain't lifting no damn laundry detergent and sodas and rice and shit. No. Hell no. Hell no.
that makes
That's
no
that's
sense.
that makes all the sense in the world. Again,
Okay.
what works for me might not work for everybody else.
Right. But for you to
But
say that that
again,
makes you not have been
everybody
raised as a man
every
because
I was
your wife
raised to
is
be a
helping
man.
bring
I
groceries
didn't
in.
grow up to be one. As a man, as the way I was raised, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody had a job and a title, and everybody did their job. If you seen something that needed to be done, you just did it. You
Yeah, but
didn't
then
go through all.
that contradicts what you just
It
said
does.
about it
I would.
does. If
It
groceries
doesn't.
need to be bought in the house, you do it.
My
If
wife ain't lifting up nothing heavy to come in your
so
house
then it
with me.
can't be. If something needs to be done and you see it, just do it.
That's what we got sons for. Come outside, y'all going out there and get them groceries. What are you talking about? I mean, all
Again, if something
the
needs to be
most she's
done,
gonna bring in is the eggs and the bread, and that's because my sons are clumsy. They might drop the goddamn $12 eggs and the $4 loaf of bread. You know what I mean? But no, 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 no.
I think for me, in my opinion, I don't think that somebody would be lesser of a man because their wife helps bring in groceries. And of course, Sean does all the heavy lifting in terms of bringing in the groceries,
That's his
but
job
I bring in groceries. I bring in groceries. Even if he says, "Babe, I got it." I'm bringing in groceries. Why would I have him struggle to do all this when I'm right here
because
empty-handed? Empty-handed, I'm going to grab some bags on the way in.
because like I said, everybody got a job to do in the house.
And
You
my
know what I'm
job is to
saying?
support and help my
Hold on.
husband.
Everybody got a job to do in the house, and that works for y'all. That don't work for me. It don't work for me at all. Again, because when she's doing what she's doing, I'm not helping her. You do what you do. I'm doing what I do.
So then that
That's
doesn't go again. It doesn't go with if you see something needs to be done, you just do it.
it does.
It
It
doesn't.
does.
That literally contradicts.
It doesn't contradict because if she's doing if she go grocery shopping, right? She bringing the eggs and the bread, whatever, right? We bring in the groceries. She puts it away. You understand what I'm saying? That's that's just systematic. That's how we work. You understand what I'm saying? But if she's if the laundry needs to be done, I'll do that. I don't have a problem doing that during the game or something. I'm not doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got a job to do. Everybody got a
Right. So everybody has their job to do. But if I see, okay, he has his hands full and my hands is empty, there's no way I'm not gonna help. That's just me. But Lil Tan says, my father told me that when a man has to boast about manly activities, he's not a man. Any men agree?
I'm not boasting about it. You asked me a question, I answered your question. If you never asked me, I would have never told you. I'm not boasting about it. You asked me a question, I answered it.
I feel like you often talk about, oh, I this, I'm in that. So I can get where that came from.
Like I said, you asked me a question, I answered it. If you ask me what I think a man should do, I'm going to tell you what I think a man should do. Point blank period. I would never I would never show my wife how to change a flat on a car, change the oil on a car, change the belts and the alternators on the car. I would never. I
See,
would
and then I
never.
know men that do the opposite that says that they teach their daughter so that their daughter doesn't have to be a damsel in
And
distress
that
and can't wait, so that their daughter doesn't have to be a damsel in distress if she's out driving by herself, right? And she
that's a
breaks down.
contradiction.
She doesn't have to sit there on the side of the road waiting for somebody to come rescue her. She's gonna know how to change her own tire, get up and go and keep it moving. She don't
That's
have to wait if
that's
her husband can't get to her, or if
yeah,
she's on a trip, a girl's trip, and now they sit here stuck because it broke down. They don't want their daughters being okay. You just sitting here. Oh, I need a man to come and save me. I don't know how to change a tire. Like, you have some that are on your wave, right? And then you have some that are on the wave that I just described.
then you get upset. Then you get upset when a woman say, "Oh, I don't need a man." Like that's a
Not
contradiction.
about needing a
You teaching
man,
her how
but
to do man hold on. You teaching her how to do manly shit. Then you wonder why she looks and say, "I don't need a man." That's just
you're
stupid.
teaching her how to survive, that if she is in a place of need, she can do it herself. That's like this. Okay, I don't like taking out garbage. And in my house, I don't take out garbage, but I know how to take out garbage. So if something happened to Sean, he got sick, he had to travel for work, he's not here, I'm not gonna just sit here with trash in my house. I'm gonna get up and do it. So it's the same thing. If if the girls that were raised to know how to take to change tires, it's not like if she's in the car with her husband and the tire breaks down, she gonna be like, "Oh no, honey, you sit here in the AC. I'll change the tire." The husband's gonna get out and change the tire. But if her husband is not there, she knows how to change the tire. If it's her and her kids, don't worry, Mama got us.
Nah,
I'ma
call
change the
AAA.
tire. Imma be on the phone with my husband who might be in another state at work. "Hey, honey, just wanna let you know, caught a flat. I'm changing the tire now. Just stay on the line.
Nah,
Just make sure
I'm
I'm
calling
safe. Make
AAA.
sure, nothing, is afoot because I'm out here stranded with the kids."
No, "Hey, honey, I just caught a flat. I'm calling AAA. They're gonna come and change my
And
flat."
sometimes, do you know how I've had to call AAA? And if you're not in a dangerous spot, you know how long you have to wait for AAA? I have AAA, and I'm not talking junk on AAA. I'm just
Well,
saying they
let's
prioritize certain things. So I'm not sitting, if I know how to change a tire, I'm not sitting on the side of the road for 2 hours to wait for AAA to get there. When I got two young kids, let me, if I can do it, I'll do it.
let's just agree to disagree, my
So
nigga.
you rather your wife sit,
Wait for AAA because
let's
I
say,
would rather my wife sit and wait for somebody to come change her flat than to go out there and injure herself trying to
but if you
do
showed her
something.
how to do it properly, how is
Nah,
she injuring
nah.
herself?
I'm good. I'm good on that. Wait on AAA, or I'm gonna call my brother Al. I'm gonna call my brother Raymond. I'm gonna call my brother Boogie. I'm
Well,
gonna
I'm
call
saying, so if
somebody,
she's
and they're
out
gonna
of
come
town,
help
what
her.
if she's out of town on a girls trip? She in California somewhere, and they on the side of the road. You want them to wait two
AAA,
hours?
AAA,
That
AAA.
makes no sense.
Okay. Well, what works for you works for you. What works for me works for me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want my wife.
To know how to
No,
survive.
I don't want. You call it survival if you want. That's
That's
call. That's
if
what
you're
you.
stranded on
Is
the
that
side
what
of
you
the
want?
road,
That's what you want to
it
call it? You
is
want to call it?
survival.
You want to call it survival? Call it survival. I'm saying I don't want my wife risking injury to herself. You know what I'm saying? To do something that she could have somebody else do. That's what I'm saying. So if she's out there and she catch a flat, why are you out there bending over to change a fucking flat? Wait for AAA. That no that well listen. You want to call it survival? You survive. Go ahead and survive.
Oh,
But
baby,
I'm
that was gonna happen regardless. I didn't need your authorization to do so, baby,
go
because
ahead
I
and survive.
survived. Okay, and
Stop
so
it. Stop it right away. Stop it
stop.
right away.
Stop what right
Stop.
away? What? Because I
Stop
know
it
how to
right
survive.
away.
Because I know how to
No, that
survive.
if just
What?
stop. Just stop.
What?
Just stop.
What are you talking about?
Now we moving on as we
So,
proceed
chat.
to give them what you need.
So, chat. Do you guys think that it is not good for a woman to know how, just because this is the example that we used, to know how to change a tire or know how to do any type of good, potentially life-saving skills?
That's not life
If
saving.
her
Don't do
it
that.
is because sitting on the side of the road stranded puts you in danger, because then people see, oh, it's a woman sitting on the side of the road. And if it's a serial killer, a rapist, or whatever, they're gonna come by. Oh,
Oh,
are you
Bess,
okay? What,
you
like,
sure
it's,
know how to go to the extreme.
what are
Now
you talking
you
about?
don't
This
put a
happens
serial
all the
because you don't
time.
put a serial killer into the fucking
Serial
scenario.
killer, rapists, how do
If
you think
that's
they get their
you
victims?
because you just put a serial killing scenario. Like if that's the fucking case, then drive the fuck home on the flat. I mean,
What are you
that
talking about?
you are painting a picture
Anyway,
like,
guys,
oh,
do you
do you
guys
want her to change the flat? You want her to get
listen?
kidnapped by a serial killer?
Producers,
Of
do
course
you
they're gonna
guys
agree with you.
think
Of course
that
they're gonna say, don't let the serial killer get her.
do you guys think that
Or
it
should she wait
is
for a flat?
it
She wait.
is not feminine, or your husband is less manly because he taught you how to change a tire, and or your husband or your father, whoever, a male figure taught you how to change a tire so that in situations of emergency, you can get your tire changed and continue on to get
You
to
forgot
where
the
you got to
serial killer.
go.
You
Now
forgot the
again,
serial killer.
I'm leaving it out because you saying
No,
you
no,
with the
put the serial
theatrics.
killer in. Put the
So
serial killer in.
so if your husband
He's in.
is there, you don't have to jump. He can still he can still be the man and go ahead and change a tire. But if you happen to be out and about without your partner, your boyfriend,
So
your spouse, whatever,
put up 2 polls. The first poll is gonna be, would a
hey
woman prefer
Michelle.
would a woman go out there and do it? And then you ask a man, would he prefer that his wife go out there and change a flat? I wouldn't prefer my
Wait,
wife to change
wait.
no
So
flat.
you said, okay, I get the second part about would a husband prefer his wife go out there and change a flat, well, over AAA?
Yeah,
Okay, and
yeah.
then what was the other option?
Would he prefer his woman or his wife or his fiance or girlfriend go out there and change the flat, or would he just prefer her
Her to wait for
to wait
AAA?
for AAA, or would he wait? Would he prefer that one of his brothers coming or one of his homeboys or whatever
But you're
coming out?
saying that as if it's always going to be the scenario where you have somebody else. I'm talking about in
There's
situations where
always a scenario where
there
you have somebody
if
else.
what are you I'm talking about? I just said if she's traveling to a different state on the other side of the country.
Triple A, Triple A. I
Okay,
don't
so
want that
anyway,
in Connecticut. We just in Connecticut, being as we putting serial killers and shit in the joint, right? Means we doing that. In Connecticut, we had a guy that just tried to help somebody on the side of the road change a flat and got fucking killed by another car hitting him. I think I would have waited for AAA on that one too. Means we putting serial killers in the shit. Open your eyes.
anyway, I think that the chances of that happening is a lot lower than a female being put in a vulnerable position and now she needs this person and she need like it's just yeah, no, it's a no for me. But we'll see. Sean is not gonna be able to put the poll up right now. He'll put it up. It just is gonna be a little bit because he's working on something. So now the next segue into is this was, I believe, John's topic, right? And he said, the kids today are lazy. Let's put them to work. Do you guys agree or disagree?
What you say again?
The kids today are lazy. Put them to work.
Put them to work as in what?
To work. They're lazy.
Put them to work as in around the house, or put them to work in?
Period. Work is work.
No, work ain't work. We talk about they lazy.
Work is work. If you're
Hold on.
lazy, work is work. Get up and work.
Put them to work around the house, or send them to get a job. Which one are we talking about here?
Both. Work. Just work.
Okay, I think there's a difference, but
Okay, so elaborate. Explain. Either
well,
side.
again, like I said, when you a man, right?
That is crazy.
When you a man,
It was one of
you,
the previous lives. Like,
I hear what you're saying.
anyway.
When you a man, right? You always teach your boys how to work. You have to teach them how to work. I'm talking about work around the house, and once you get to a certain age, I'm not going to be providing your extra shit. I'm only going to get your, I think, your necessities. But other than that, you're going to go out there and get a job unless you stay in school. But other than that, you're going to work around the house.
Mhm.
That's not even a question. I'm not even that ain't even a question for me. You're going to work.
Now, is this the same for your daughter? Because you said your son.
My daughter, there's certain things around the house I will not allow her to do. I'm not going to allow my daughter to do. Like, no.
Certain things like what?
Anything that I consider to be manly, I'm not going to let her do it.
Okay. So when it comes to her needing items, you're just getting necessities. She needs to get a job.
No, same rule applies for her as far as, saying, going out there to work for her things that she want outside of what I need to get her.
Right. The necessities.
So if
So
I
the rule applies for both your son and your daughter.
Yeah, but my son is going to work. He's going to do work around. He's going to do yard work. He's going to come help me with the cars, just in case anything happened to me. The women around the house are they're safe with him because
Mhm.
I'm no longer able to do it. Then now he's going to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as manly thing, I'm not sending my girls to do that. I'm not doing that.
So let me ask you this. Um with this whole, and this kind of goes off top, not kind of, it goes off topic but kind of in topic. With the whole a man taking care of and providing for a woman. What is your thoughts on that?
What do you mean? You gotta
You know
elaborate
how
because
you know
you
how
gotta elaborate because I know you. I know one way or another. This is something baiting me and trapping me into something. So just elaborate. Just set the trap so I can walk into it.
I'm not setting a
But you
trap. I
always
literally asked.
blindsiding me.
I said, "Do you what is your opinion on a man paying for everything and taking care of the woman and the woman not working or contributing
If
financially to the
if
household?"
if she don't want to work, she don't have to work. As far as
Oh,
I'm concerned, if she
so
don't want to work, she don't have to work.
now what about, okay, so say now you done set this situation up, right? You done raised your family to be this way. Your wife is used to this way. She hasn't worked. She's been taking care of the household, whatever. And I'm not saying y'all relationship. I know Mika works, but I'm saying let's say your wife didn't work. Y'all
Part
got y'all
right.
y'all got divorced. Are
Let's
you
let's
paying
elaborate on
alimony?
that. Mika worked because she
That's what
got
I
bored.
said. Well,
Mika
no, no,
worked. 'Cause
no. I'm
hold
not
on.
saying.
Mika
I'm
worked
just
because she
literally
got
saying this is not y'all
Mika
situation.
Mika worked because she got bored at home. That's why Mika works
I didn't
part
say
time.
that she had to work. I literally
But if
said
she
I
don't,
know this is not y'all situation. So if your wife didn't work and you've been paying the bills and then you guys get divorced, you're okay with paying alimony then.
I'm not paying no fucking alimony. I'm not doing that. If you the one to decide to leave the marriage, then you should be you in your mind. You should know that when I leave, my goddamn wallet leaves too. If
That
it's
makes
that
no
bad,
sense. If you spent
that makes a lot of fucking
20
sense.
20 years doing not nothing, because a housewife is a lot of work, but
It's
I'm
not.
talking about
It's not.
for resume
It's
building
not.
purposes. You haven't built yourself career wise to be able to earn a decent income, a decent
So
livable wage, right? So with that being said, for you to come and rip that under her feet when you set that tone for, as the man and head of the house, you said this is what you would want or wouldn't want for your wife. Now to just say, oh, we'll figure it out, go from living this lifestyle and having this to now you trying to get food stamps because you don't have a penny.
well, hold on now. Let's set the tone here. Let's set the tone. If you come to me and you say I do not want to work,
Hmm.
right? And you know that I'm going to be solely responsible for the bills, right? If you later come to me and say I want a divorce, then you better be ready to take care of yourself. That's yeah.
But if
When
you decided
if
that
you
you didn't
say,
want your woman to work,
I would never decide that.
so
I
you
will
would
always
never decide that you didn't want your woman to work, but then you also said that you wouldn't really want them to do much.
no. I would never decide that for her. If she says she don't want to work, I strongly believe that a woman should work part time if she wants to. But if she decide that she don't want to work completely, that's
But
completely up
even if
to
she works
her.
part-time, a part-time income is not going to sustain a household should you get
So
divorced.
so you must realize that when I leave, I take my wallet with me. I'm not I'm not I'm not paying for pussy. I'm not stroking no more. Are you crazy?
Well,
That's the
anyway,
next
the
thing.
judge would order it
I know.
regardless
I
of,
know. That's
but
the
I'm
that's the
just
next
saying.
nigga. That's the next nigga responsibility. The next nigga that's gonna be riding her chest. That's his
So
responsibility.
if you cheated and she wanted a divorce, oh, that's too bad, too sad. Your wallet leaving, she got to
If
figure it out.
if I cheated,
No, I'm just saying. And a lot of these situations where the man has the bulk of the income, they be out here wilding out because they can. Where's she gonna go? She can't afford this. She can't leave, whatever. So if a situation where, okay, let's say it wasn't cheating, but you were the issue, the primary issue as to the cause for the divorce, you still feel like too bad, too sad.
if you decide all I'm gonna say and then I'm gonna respond to Little Tan. All I'm gonna say, if you decide that you walking out of this marriage, that you can no longer do this anymore, that my wallet leaves. That's it. I'm not paying for something another nigga riding. I'm not doing that. So because this is what happens. Most women, oh, I want a divorce. You paying alimony. The judge says, well, you got to pay alimony until she remarries. She's never going to remarry because she's getting free money. Point blank,
Free
period.
money. She done sacrificed being in this relationship with you
You
for
ain't
decades.
sacrifice shit. What do you mean sacrifice? You
She
ain't sacrifice
sacrificed by
anything.
being in this relationship with you
You ain't
for
sacrificing
decades
anything.
and putting
You
up with the way that you want
putting up.
things to be done and supporting her family and helping her family grow in the way that her husband, the head of the household, saw fit, right? So
If you
wouldn't
decide,
you want her to be straight? That's still the mother of your kids. They're going to be there half the time, if not most of the time, depending on what state you live in and how the judge rules and how old the kids are, whatever the case may be. And so, wouldn't you want where your kids lay their heads half of the time to be comfortable too? Not, oh, you're going to come here and it's going to be rags to riches. Like, you
I'm
get
a
what I'm saying?
firm, I'm a firm believer. If you can't afford to take care of the children, I will take care of them until you get your shit together.
But
But
I
I'm
could
not.
only not afford it because we agreed as a couple that this would be best for our family. And
We
so,
we didn't agree to nothing. You came to me and you said I no longer want to work.
no, but you said if she works part-time, a part-time is still not enough.
All right, so before you call yourself letting this full time check go, you better go get you a full time replacement.
That's crazy. You're
That's not
insane.
crazy. That's reality. I'm not. I'm not going through all of that. Let me answer Little Tan's little comment. Little Tan, a housewife
It's
that
extremely difficult. He
it
has
is
never
not.
been a housewife, so he can't
It's
speak
not.
on it.
I've
He
never
can't
been a
speak
wife
on it.
at all, nigga. I've never been a wife at all.
Okay, so then
But
close it. You don't
I
there's
can
point blank
honestly
period.
say I have done housewife chores, and y'all, if you break
Doing
down the
a chore and doing
break
the full
down
job, full time, every day, day in, day
Yes.
out with no days
Break
off,
break down the
then talk to me.
timeline. Break
Then
down
talk
the
to me.
timeline. Y'all sounding like a bunch of fucking lazy hens. Break down the fucking timeline.
Hey,
From
we not
fucking
listen.
7 to fucking 4, the kids is in school. By 4:30, I'm home. I'm helping you with the kids. You throwing in laundry. You're not washing the clothes. The machine is washing the clothes. All you got to do is dry and fold. Then when I come home, you're telling me you got to put these away. And then you're making a half-ass dinner anyway. Oh, I made spaghetti. All you did was brown the fucking meat and put the damn sauce in and boil the noodles. That's your fucking day. Woo!
Please, somebody
Somebody
just get
call
up
workers comp.
and
These
share.
heifers is overworked.
And it wouldn't be workers' comp, it would be the Department of Labor.
Yeah,
However,
y'all overworked. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all heifers could not be slaves.
you
I'm telling
have
y'all could not be
not done
slaves.
it day
I
in and day
have,
out just
I
because you did it
have.
for the day because your wife had to
I
work
have
or she wasn't
nurtured
feeling
my
well or
wife.
whatever.
I have nurtured my wife back to health. And while she was laid up, I was taking care of the house. You know what I'm saying? I was taking care of the household, all the chores. And I said to myself then, this shit ain't hard. And I got an autistic son. So yeah, that's the hardest part is him. Other than that, man, y'all stop it.
So
Because
anyway,
because
for
hold on,
those
no, ain't no anyway. Because
anyway,
during the course of your day, you're in there taking fucking naps. You're watching how you got time for Housewives of Atlanta and Potomac and all of that. You got time for all of that. You're taking naps. I'm driving the fucking bus. I ain't getting no break. I don't get to take a nap. Yeah, stop it. Stop
you
it.
all right.
And
So
then y'all working so much. Oh, I'm too tired. I don't want to have sex. You don't even want to work to me. Get y'all ass up out of here. I'll switch with you any goddamn day. Come drive the bus. I'll fold these goddamn clothes.
you sound like you should be married to a man, okay? That's number 1. Number
Man,
2,
you about to hit the red button real quick.
I have actually done the housewife gig, stay at home parent, stay at home mom gig, and obviously worked full time and did all the hours and whatever. So I can speak to firsthand experience where
'Cause ain't doing
For
shit.
me personally, being a stay-at-home parent is by far harder than any other job that I've ever done. Than any other job that I have ever done by far. Okay? That's all that I'm gonna say on it, and
Let's
that's
just
it.
make this clear. Michelle 68. Trust me when I tell you, driving the bus ain't as easy as y'all think it is, and we don't get air conditioning all the time. Here we go. What up, Celeste? Love the glasses. I know you about to
Hey.
talk shit to me, but still love the glasses. What's up?
Hey.
Welcome to the party.
Hello.
Center
Can you hear
yourself
us,
into the,
Celeste?
put yourself in the middle of the damn screen. Oh Lord, she got an iPhone. What up, Celeste? What can we do for you?
Thank you. But I had to get on here because you was straight talking junk.
Well, if you gonna get on, put your whole face on. I'm
I
only
don't know
seeing
what's going
the
on, but I'm
corner of your
trying to
eye.
talk.
Well, put center yourself in. You know how to use your phone. How long you
I
had it?
am.
Now you're centered.
It won't come through.
All
It
right,
won't
go ahead.
come through.
All right, well, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We can hear you, Celeste.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am in here.
All right, well, say what you
I am.
gonna say.
All right. I don't think she can hear us.
Go ahead.
But
Say what
it
you gonna
won't.
say. All right, well, just say what you gonna say. Put it back in, Sean. Yeah,
Put her back
put it
in.
back in, Sean. Say what you gonna say.
Hold on. He getting ready to put her back.
But you wouldn't ask for that one because
For
ain't no
what?
way in hell a woman that sit at home all day long. Thank you, because it ain't going through right.
Well, just say what you're saying.
Hey, stop, stop, stop.
Say what you're saying. Say what you're
She
saying.
watching herself. I
Say
can
what
hear us in her background.
say what you're saying.
Well, it is not. It's not going through.
We hear
It's
you.
a
Just say what
delay.
you're saying. We hear you.
Yeah,
Say
it's
It's a
what
not
you're
the
delay.
saying.
same. It's not gonna be the same as what you're seeing
Yeah.
on YouTube. It's gonna be a delay.
It's a
Say
There's
delay.
you're showing your age. Say what you're saying.
it's gonna be delayed. It's not gonna be 100% real time.
Give it a red button, Sean.
There's a delay in what I say.
No, just say what you're saying and you'll hear it later. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. You know what? Bite me 3 ways from Sunday, Maurice,
Woo!
with that age mess.
That you just not hearing that?
Oh my
You
goodness.
do know Trump is president, right? He won. Go ahead,
All
say
right.
what you gonna say,
Yeah,
Celeste.
because
Before we give you the button that match your glasses.
Yes.
The glasses on, I'm
No,
sorry.
I heard it when you said it, but when I say it back to you, it comes through 2 minutes later.
So
yeah,
just
but
say
don't
what
worry
you're gonna
about
say. Don't worry about
you
the
gotta
delay.
just talk to us here right
Yeah.
now. Don't wait for it
Now
to
I'm gonna
hit the
get off
TV.
because it ain't right. I
So
want to talk
what
shit to him at the same time.
It
well
is
then
at the same time. It's not a
we
delay
hear
for us.
you.
So while you're live with us right now, we're hearing you right now like we on the phone. It's just coming through on your TV later.
Yeah, you sound like you got AOL still. You still got dial up.
So talk to us. Don't mute your TV. Don't worry about it. Mute your TV. We hear you in real time.
You got mail.
All right, Sean. She
Oh,
can't
okay.
focus.
Well, you know what, Maurice?
Bite you 3 ways a Sunday. That's your message to
She
me.
keep she keep getting
We
all
are,
right.
give it a red button, Sean.
Yeah,
All right.
I
Okay.
Hey,
wanted to hear
Celeste.
what she had to say
Hey,
too.
Celeste. See if this Celeste. See if this delayed.
Oh my gosh, this is oh my gosh, this is why people don't want to come on.
Hey, listen. Y'all love the shirt? I match energy.
Let me
I match
okay for anybody else
I match energy.
that's considering getting on. If you are still watching it on another device, so let's say you have it on your smart TV, you watching YouTube, and then you get on the camera live with us from your phone, it's going to lag, okay? So it's going to we're talking now, but by the time the viewers hear it, it's like 2-3 seconds after I've said this. And so it's mute your TV, Don't watch it while you're talking because it just ain't gonna match up and it's gonna throw you off. And then hearing yourself talk back as you're talking is also gonna throw you off and it's gonna mess with whatever
You
it
gonna
is
look
that you're
like
trying to say.
you
Okay.
gonna look like a Chinese movie. Out. I will kill your
But
family.
rest assured, okay?
We hear
Rest
you.
assured, we hear you as you're speaking right now, okay? So we can hear you now. Like, you know, don't worry about all the extra stuff. So we're not trying to clown you, we're not trying to roast you. So it's feel safe
I
to come on.
I've
It's
been
just
telling
these,
y'all.
yeah.
I've been
Mute
telling
mute the
y'all.
background.
I've been telling y'all for oh shit, Al. I've been telling y'all for years, man. Getting in front of these cameras ain't as easy as you think it is. And to do it week after week, it's easy for me because I naturally got talent. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
gosh, here
It's
this
easy for
guy
me.
go.
You know what I mean? But Celeste, thanks for trying.
Yes,
Please
A
do
for
so.
effort.
Please
She was ready
follow.
to read you for
Yeah.
filth. I
Please
wanted to
follow.
hear her. I
If she was gonna, but the way she was going, she was gonna have to read me in sign language.
want.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Everybody,
my
hey,
god.
little 10, get in line. Everybody wants to get that bamboo. Get in line. I
Yeah.
get it. I'm an
Listen.
asshole. I get it.
Okay.
Everybody wants to get that bamboo. I get it. I'm an
Mm.
asshole. Y'all made me this way
Oh my
though. But
gosh.
again, thank you, Celeste. We wasn't trying to clown you. Please watch the show again, and you'll see that we was really hearing you and
In
understanding
real
what you were saying
time.
in real
Yeah.
time. You know,
Yeah.
but you was acting like you had AOL.
Al says
You know
she
what I'm saying?
still got
Yeah,
dial up.
dial up. Yeah. But she in Alabama. She in them woods.
Oh, so she might do actually have dial up.
Yeah,
They probably
she
got
ain't
like one megabyte of service.
yeah, she ain't got no fiber. She ain't got no fiber. Yeah. But listen,
She said, "Ooh, I wanted to get our ass. It's been
yeah, here she go.
too Sam long for
I know
us."
because
I,
let me explain that every time Celeste and I see each other, we go at it. Every single time.
like
It
oil and
hasn't
vinegar.
it hasn't been a time like that we did not no, I'm lying. There has been one time when my mom
She's
passed away.
that baby's so mad she can't even type.
Yeah.
She said,
There has been one time she didn't get at me, but we do this on the regular. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, let me just explain this to you guys on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? If I ever say something to offend you, from the bottom of my heart,
he don't
get the
care.
fuck over it.
See,
You know what
he
I'm
don't
saying?
care. He don't
At the end of
care.
the day, get the fuck over it. This is why we call it matter of opinions. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we really do appreciate you
Wait,
guys.
no, that's
Oh,
not. Hold on.
you're
No,
not
no,
giving them the
no.
red button?
No, not just yet.
Oh
Because
Lord.
this is we done missed some two. We done missed the Friday segment. Okay, so really quick before we give y'all the red button, right? We got our would you rather. Remember, it's Tuesday. Would you rather Tuesday? Okay, so this one we gonna actually have two in one because of our topic. So, would you rather, and this is the first one, would you rather have common sense or book smart? You can't have both. So that's one. Say which one you'd rather have and then why. So Bamboo, let's start with you. Which one would you rather
Common
and why?
sense. Common sense.
And why?
Common sense to get you a lot further than book smarts. Majority of the shit that you learned in school, you're not even using it
Gone.
in your career.
Like the
So I'd rather have
Pythagorean theorem. The
yeah,
Pythagorean theorem, I never knew why I had to learn about that and
yeah, I'd rather
obtuse
have
triangles and stuff.
yeah, I'd rather have common sense. Common
So
sense and common sense ain't as common as you think it is. It's not as common as you think it is.
it's not, but I really would rather have common sense or street smart because I got the common sense to know that okay, this ain't right and I know that this is above me and then I could put the people in place to get it right. But you could be smart and everything flying over your head, book smart, and you missing all kind of stuff, taking all kind of L's because you
Yeah,
missing some shit that's right in front of your face. So
yeah.
for me,
It's to me it's straight common sense.
yeah.
It is what it is. But before I go, man, I just
Wait, just you keep
hold
doing
on.
that. We're still on. You see what's on the screen right here?
Boy,
It
Celeste.
says it
Go ahead.
says would you rather, okay?
I just wanted to say one thing that had something to do with the topic, but go ahead.
Okay. So now the second would you rather is would you rather live forever or die in 5 minutes? and why? So, Big
What?
Boo, would you rather live forever or die in 5 minutes?
In this world right now? Five
Right
minutes.
now, right? 5
5 minutes.
minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yo, you think I'm playing? I am not depressed. But looking at this world the way we are going, it is depressing. It is
Ah,
depressing.
it
I am not
is.
depressed, but if you gave me, first of all, I'm not trying to live a long time. If I get 20 more years, I think I'll be good. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be that, needing and I'm wearing diapers. I don't want to do all of that.
Well,
I
you
don't
might
trust my
not be because you gonna be here forever.
no,
So I
no,
would think you wouldn't be mummified
no.
for the rest
Listen,
of the 100 years.
listen. I see it every day. I see these people, man. They all barely making it, and they in diapers, and I don't trust my kids enough to live a long time. I don't. Just stand over the casket,
Okay,
say,
so
say
if
some
you
good things about me, and we keep it pushing. But
if you
if
were able to stay in the health that you are right now, exactly right now, freeze your body, like you're not gonna age beyond what you're already at right now.
oh, live forever.
So
I'm that nigga right now.
what's the difference?
Because as you get older, you just deteriorate. You just become nothing. You become nothing. You in a diaper, you pissing and shitting on yourself, you forgetting to take medication, you walking around with a fucking laundry basket to go pick up groceries. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
If I could stay the way I am right now, even with the type 2, oh God, yes, man, I'm living good. But if I had to deteriorate and go through these changes, no, no, take me in 5. Matter of fact, take me in 3.
take you
Yeah,
in
take
3.
take me in 3. I don't need 2 minutes to tell people bye. Stand over my casket, say nice things, and we'll be gone. That's yeah, yeah.
Now,
That's
so for me, I feel like my answer would be different before I became a mom. But now that I have my kids and they're still very young, I can't see myself choosing to leave them right now. So the sucky part is that I would have to live forever because I just would not choose to just leave within the next 5 minutes with them being this
well,
age. So I don't want to live forever, but the alternative for me is far worse than just dying in 5 minutes.
well,
Now,
let me
if
just
I
say this.
wasn't a mom, baby, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Yay. I'm gonna be up there with God and Jesus and them. Hey, Noah, where that
Let,
ark at? So we could go
well,
up there.
let let me explain this to you, and this might change your mind. In maybe 10, possibly, well, definitely 10 years from now,
Hmm.
right? Your kids are gonna get in the habit of saying, I have my own life.
No, they are, but I'm
Yeah,
talking about right
and
now. They're 4 and 6.
and definitely 20 years from now, you will not see your kids, but maybe once every week, possibly every 2. So, parents, do yourself a favor.
Pick 5 minutes.
No, don't live for your kids.
No, I'm not
Don't live for
saying
them
that,
because
but I'm just
them motherfuckers will not live for you, and they will always choose others over you. So no, if I had a choice to go to heaven in 5 minutes with my mom and my brothers,
well, but my
or
thing is
still down here
who
with these niggas,
the
I'm
way
out.
you cut up down here, who say you going up? You might be going
Nah, nah, you ain't
elevator
said nothing
down
about
button.
you ain't say nothing about
You
where we
might be
was
going
going
the
because
down button.
yeah,
Your
I
spot,
mean
your seat might be hot.
at this time and place, any direction is better than this direction.
Them drawers gonna be on fire.
Man, listen, parents, I get it. You love your children, but in 10 years, 15 years tops, they're not gonna be thinking about you. I promise you. Do not live for these little motherfuckers. Just live to raise them. After they're raised, go about your business. Go on cruises and leave their ass at home. Trust me when I tell you. Yeah.
My thing is again, I know that in 5 years it's gonna be different. But right now, I just cannot see myself choosing, like electing to leave my kids
Oh shit.
and
That's easy.
you know
That's easy decision for me. Easy
I
decision.
just can't. I cannot. I cannot. I just can't.
Yeah. These
Nope.
motherfuckers don't even call and say, "Hey, Dad, just thinking about y'all. Hey, what's good with you?" They do that maybe about once a week.
I did that. I called you the other day saying, "Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
What you
I
doing?"
get that. I get that. But shit, they do that once a week. Man, put me in the urn and put me, but I'm going in the wall. But I want y'all to you'll think about me more while I'm dead than you will while I'm alive. And
Yeah.
you'll say better things about me while I'm dead than you will when I'm alive.
Let me tell you, I'm not ready for you to die. I don't want you to die. Eventually, obviously, we all gonna go. But nigga, I hope I still got my mind when I show up for your funeral. Cause the stuff that people gonna get up on there, I got something to say. They gonna be like, tell us something. Niggas gonna be lined up to sit up here and say some
Well,
stuff at your funeral.
I'm gonna be
And
honest
they
with
gonna
you.
be like, and the funeral mac and cheese better be good
You
too.
better fucking believe it. Listen, let's make this clear. At my repast, it had better be some macaroni and cheese and Hoppy John at the
Happy
repast.
John.
Yeah,
What is Happy John?
that's the rice and peas mixed in. That's the cow peas or the field peas with the rice and the mac and cheese.
And this is from
And
which culture?
Southern, that's Southern shit. That's Southern shit.
I never heard of Poppy Johns.
And I want you guys to understand, man. Upon my death, listen, don't think about me as often because I will not be thinking about you.
You get on my
I
nerve,
will
yo.
not. If if
It
if
will be lit, Ash. It
if
will be.
if
It'll be
if,
sad but lit.
if God give me an option, I'm telling. If He say, Bamboo, I'm gonna give you an option. You want to go
To
straight to
hell
heaven?
or stay here.
You want to go straight to heaven, or you want to sit and watch your funeral? 3D. I want to see the fake ass niggas that's crying because ain't nobody getting shit. I'm telling you that right now. Ain't nobody getting shit. Tamika, I'm telling you right now, don't give nobody nothing.
You
I don't
already
want
told
nobody.
her this a
I
million
don't want
times.
nobody to have nothing.
Look,
I
oh,
don't want
my
nobody to
dad
have
will want me to
nothing.
have this or
I don't
that.
want nobody
That
saying, "Oh, my
motorcycle.
dad will want me to have," because I'm on live TV telling you that's a motherfucking lie. Sell everything and provide for yourself because upon my death, them niggas ain't coming to see you. They
Mm.
not. They gonna take the motorcycles and they gonna be riding by your house. Meow. Ain't even gonna say what's up because they driving their cars by now. So
Not you
let's.
watching the ring camera, seeing all the people that pass
Oh,
by. Oh, let's
you,
see that plate.
Des,
Yeah.
you will be surprised. The shit that we see on that ring cam and the niggas
Yeah.
that we see that we know. Listen, I swear to God, I'm gonna say this because I
See,
know it's
even me,
my time.
I miss you.
Uh, Thank you. We still need to see them pictures. Is it her?
No, that's
Jazz.
Jasmine. Look at
Still
you.
need to
Look
see
at you.
them
We both
pictures.
over here
Well,
tonight. I done
all
said
niggas,
John said a topic, and John done came for me
yeah,
saying he ain't say the topic.
all niggas look alike.
I said I
But
think it was John.
let me tell you something. I went to the dentist, Dr. Hoos in Stratford. Everybody ain't built like me. That's why I got this shirt. I match energy. So let me tell you,
I know
I
they hate to see you coming through for your appointments
nah, they love me over
because
there.
you be in there cutting up. I'm talking about
Yeah,
all of them.
they love me over there. They love me, and
They
they
be like,
just
remember that
love me.
crazy man that was in here, up in here acting a fool? We had to
They
hide
love
the
me.
kids and lock them inside the rooms because of his potty mouth.
They love me at the dentist. And back to what I was saying, I was riding past my friend's patty house and I just stopped by. And she's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "Because I'm in the neighborhood. I know I don't get the same reaction out of y'all, but I'm in the neighborhood and I'm stopping by to check you out." I used to do that shit to you and Sean all
Mm-hmm.
the time.
Yep, sure did.
I will pop what we
We
call
the
the
fuck
fuck
up.
up. You better believe it.
Yeah, you sure did. Y'all used to
So
come.
yeah, I'm that nigga. But
We
we
popped
passed.
up too. We did our number of
Yeah,
pop
no
ups.
doubt, no doubt. And listen, I when people pop up to see me, I be appreciating it. Man, my nigga Albert, man, my brother, oh that nigga ride right by. Him,
Al,
him
he
and his
coming for you.
him and his wife, oh they'll ride right by. And
You know what's the funny part? His street is a one-way street, and there's no
and I
reason to go down that street unless, like, there's no reason to go down. It's not gonna get you to where you need to go. There's
Al,
absolutely no reason to go down
my
his street.
brother Al and his wife would ride right by, and we'd be looking, and they'll lie and they'll say, "Oh, we would have stopped, but we ain't had nowhere to park."
I
Man, the
mean,
fuck.
parking is horrendous on your street too, so
That's
that might be true.
no, that's not true because you know Channel's my boy,
Oh,
and
well, parking the
anybody can
driveway.
park in his
Yeah, yeah.
driveway. You just don't want to stop by. But with this being said, I want y'all to understand. I
I be
match
blocking your driveway. I'ma stop.
I match
Double
energy.
park, block the whole street. Come outside. Beeping on that
Listen,
horn.
listen what I'm telling y'all. I match energy. So this summer, when you say, "Oh shit, I ain't seen bamboo in a minute," it's on purpose. It's on purpose. I'm gonna be at the McDonald's over there, get one of them
Oh,
shamrock,
by his house.
get one of them shamrock shakes. Ain't gonna be thinking about you. I promise you. So listen, let me just say this and then we're gonna go. All right. If you don't hear from me in 2025, whether you be son, daughter, uncle, niece, nephew, that's because I didn't fucking hear from you.
Oh, had a grandmammy.
Yeah. Oh, if I don't hear from you in 2025, I will not be calling anybody. I will not be calling to check up on nobody. I will not be going by to stop by nobody's house. My motherfucking door works too. My phone works too. I will not. I promise you, I will not. I will not. So with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. And y'all really share just on y'all social media after before, preferably every live. If y'all can share the link. If
Yeah,
y'all can't
fact.
do it beforehand, share it after the fact so they can still watch the rewatch.
Yeah,
That would be great.
and again, if I offended you, so the fuck what? Get over it. Love you anyway. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, we about hold on. We about to hit. We about
Shit.
you do good in therapy session. Listen, my therapist. You're not gonna believe me, but my therapist said I don't have a problem. I swear, she said, Maurice, you do not have a problem. She was like, I fully understand.
I
So
don't know. It
with
sounds
that
like she
being
wanted to
said,
smash to me. But
nah.
with
With that
that
being
being
said,
said, that's
we
gonna
are out of
wrap
here
this
for tonight.
episode.
And don't forget, if you got a show topic or an idea that you would love to share with us, or
If you got somebody
if
you
you
want to be pranked,
or if you want to sit during the entire show and
and be a
be
guest,
a guest,
a guest
we are
host.
we are throwing the invitation, but please bring some. Pl-
Michelle said your therapist sound like my eye doctor.
yeah, that's a good one. I
That
like
was
that
a
one.
good one.
That was a good one. That was a
That
good
shows the
comeback.
people that you actually be
Yeah,
watching
that was a
because
comeback.
they would
Good
have had to
comeback.
be here on the
Yeah, fact.
previous live to get this one. You see what I'm saying? That's
So
why y'all don't want to miss. Y'all
yeah,
should tune in every
so
Tuesday and Friday so you don't miss the little inside jokes that our Mooster community have. Okay.
and
So,
if you want to be a guest on the show,
and Al said he
feel
be checking
free.
on the house.
Yeah, feel yeah, all
It's
right.
still seeing it
Feel,
wasn't on fire, Al.
yeah, feel free to get in contact with Des or Sean, and then bring some energy, and we would love to have you on as a guest and chop it up with you. But that's our time. We're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna give you guys the red button. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. But
And
for
tell a
now,
friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another
tell a
friend.
friend. But oh, damn, I forgot.
Here you go,
No,
bro.
hold on. My condolences to the Little John family. They just lost a family member today. So, yo, my heart go out to y'all. If y'all need anything, with the exception of money, feel free to reach out. But that's our time. Give him the red button, Sean. Thank you,
Red
sir.
button.
Listen, Al, fuck a ring.